there's no reason why well-trained officers and soldiers will see bandits and run away from them. No, they should be the one to run.
The army, surprisingly, is issuing a statement on a protest. We are not in a military dictatorship. What is the business of the military issuing a statement on the matter? That can't even be tolerated in a democracy. Let the military remain in the barracks. The police should deploy, in line with the provisions of the Police Act, should deploy police to ensure that those who are protesting are protected.
Those who are canvassing for this insurrection, the felons, they are felons canvassing for this insurrection, are either Labour Party members or IPOB, the ego stock in that party.
Look at their life. What have they done to impact on their society, on the environment? Not be today hospital, not day for Buguma. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu won this election against all odds. No candidate had gone through the travails that President Ahmed Bola Tinubu went through to win this election.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News. It's Asari Dokubo who decided to come out the audacity and the effortry given to him to address the press, saying that any Nigerian that want to come out and protest will collect woto. As long that they are protesting within their rights, him too will counter the protest within his rights, because it is within his own rights to stop protest because he's an anti-protester. When I heard that and the audacity given to him, before we analyze the whole video, I want you guys to watch this video. We'll be right back.
I thank all of you. Me, I'm going straight. They've said everything. They've spoken all the English. So the one that I will speak, I don't know which one I'm going to speak now. Now I want to say that I want to go to straight. We're not going to and all those who believe in me, and those of you who are committed to the interests of the Niger Delta, we're not going to be part of any protest. It's as clear as that. If anybody have the right to protest, I also have the right to resist protest. Where your right stop, that's where my right begins. I am anti-protest. People will say that they've given him money. That's why he's talking this way. I am now. Go take your own. Me, I don't take my own. Because a lot of people make these claims, and when they make this claim, you now start to hide. When they make this claim, you now start to be apologetic. We were all here. The same formula, the same pattern. When our brother was there, they protested. Today, another of our brother is here. They want to protest. It's the truth. When you allow yourself to be used, when you always bend their back for people to ride on you, they will continue to ride on you. Like the IYC president said, our needs included in their 10-point demands? No. So we are not important to them. But it's our resources that they want to share. We are not important to, but they want to share our resources. I want to say that I have the capacity. I'll be away, Keme. I have the capacity. If you carry your protest, come near me, you will collect. Those who brought anti-SARS protest and went to Obibo, they collected from me woto. Everybody knows it. The government knows it. The security agent knows it. I gave them woto. Look, don't be deceived by flowery words. Don't be deceived by people's flowery words. Statement they make. Look at their life. What have they done to impact on their society, on their environment? Not be today hospital, no day for Buguma. Not be today hospital, no day for Bonima. Not be today hospital, no day for Calabari land. It has always been there. And I will not expect that my friend came 1 year after. I say because hospital not there for Buguma, we don't close since 1990 something, I should kick my friend out of power. I will not be part of it. These are anarchists. When you fail election, wait for another election season. It's 4 years. Go and sell yourself to the people. But you say you will not agree. After you have failed, you will continue. Then you are not patriotic. You are the problem of this country. You are not patriotic. You are the problem of this country. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu won this election against all odds. No candidate had gone through the travails that President Ahmed Bola Tinubu went through to win this election. Everything was against him, and he triumphed. Wait for your turn. See, let me tell you. Let me tell you one thing. Don't pretend about it. We are all sitting here peacefully. It will be good for you to visit Liberia, visit Somalia, visit Venezuela, visit Somalia, and ask those people. I was in Libya, I was a friend of Gaddafi, I lived in Libya. Libya was paradise. Today, Libya is hellfire. 90% of those who led this anarchy against Gaddafi, they are all dead. Let nobody deceive you that there will be peaceful protest. It's not a peaceful protest. It's a call to anarchy. Have you read the 10-point demand? A change of government. It's a change of government, a change of constitution, a change of this. Is that demand for good governance? That is a coup. And we have to resist. All of us, yes, people have been hungry. This is not the first time. And nobody is happy that people are hungry. We are all working so that people, the burden on the shoulder of the people will be lifted up and will be carried away. The president has done this, the president has done that, the president is doing this, he's not doing that. When a government comes to power, we cease to be political party members. We cease to be PDP, we cease to be APC, we cease to be YPP, we cease to be any other party. We all now have a party called Nigeria. Party Nigeria, that's what we are. And we must all work. No religion says that you must pray for your government to fail. Anywhere you see a small thing for the government to fail, immediately you jump in. The government must fail. This government will not fail. This government will not fail. This government will stand. We might have differences. We must also tell those in government that if you are in government, you must not use your power in government to suppress the people and to cause anarchy. There are people in government say, now we dey, now we go deal with you. You know if you deal with me. You know if you deal with me. Me, you know if you deal with me, they tell you. Now me, they tell you, say, you know if you deal with me. So those who think they can deal with us, they should not spoil the government of Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Me, I know Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I've known him to his bedroom. And I know that there is no president that had come in this country that is like Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I'm not, all of you know me, I don't flatter people. In fact, I specialize in abusing people. So I don't flatter people. I don't. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu and Sami Mbuku, Denis Otuaro, and others are people who were in the trenches with us. This is the first time a president that is one of us is in Aso Rock. And that's why we must support him. Because we know that he's dealing and interacting with people who do not understand what we went through, what we are. We have paid our price from June 12th to today. We have paid our price. We have gone to prison. We have been underground. We have been buried alive. We have every right to gain our respect. We are telling you, don't go. Look, what they want to do is to come here to blow pipelines, to intercept trucking, to intercept badges. You heard what happened in Imo State yesterday, where the police officers, that is what they want to do. And we must resist them. We must not allow them to bring their anarchy here. But if you get strong-head, you bring down. If you get strong-head, you bring down. I know be Tinubu, I know the government, I know be chief of army staff, I know be IG of police. If you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. Don't bring your protest here. This protest does not concern us. And anywhere where you are doing your protest, I did there you are doing your protest, I know that you are a threat to me, I will be a threat to you. That is it. I'm not going to romance my words. I'm not going to do CC with you. I am not a CC. My name is Mujahid Asari, and I'm going to live up to my name. And I will stand firm. I'm not doing it because Ahmed Bola Tinubu is going to give me anything. No, I'm doing it because I believe that if I don't do it, my life will be in danger. The life of my children will be in danger. The life of my compatriot, all of you who are here will be in danger. It is wrong for us to be part or even conceive these protests. Those who have lost the election should prepare for 2027. Thank you.
After he said all of this, the police, the DSS, the state CID, the SSS, all of these security agencies, the army and all of that, nobody could at least come out to address Asari Dokubo for saying such an incitement of violence on Nigerians who decide to come out to protest peacefully. He is saying that as long that you are going to exercise your rights according to the Constitution of Nigeria, him too will violate that constitution to counter your right as a Nigerian. A lot of you know that he's an attention seeker. When Tinubu were contesting, he was on the front row saying Tinubu must win. When Tinubu win, he know and he trusts Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If he did not rule well, everybody should hold him accountable.
I said, if Ahmed Bola Tinubu fails, hold me responsible. Because I have known him since 1992.
If Tinubu does not turn our life around, hold me responsible. Because your life is about to change. You are going to feel the impact of government.
Giving our mandate to Ahmed Bola Tinubu, we have elected him as president. He's going to be a good president. There's no dispute about it.
When he did not get that appointment, he also came out. I want you guys to watch the video. He also came out to say, oh, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are this. You are the worst government on earth. Just as you are watching.
Don't hear it. Ijaw people are already angry. that this is the worst government. This government is against the job people, and you want to add fire to petrol? You want to add petrol to fire?
This same man now that is saying that anybody that will come out to protest, we collect woto. Him too, we are protesting when Bola Ahmed Tinubu won 2023 election. Turn by turn, no. Najagaba turn, no. He protested. Nobody gave him woto. He too were protesting.
The placards reflect the 23 local government areas of Rivers State as the leader of the Niger Delta People's Volunteer Force, Mujahid Dokubo Asari, leads supporters on a solidarity march for Nigeria's president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I don't really know. There was a certain, I think there was a video of him or the other hand when recently when he was trying to counter the FCC minister Nesi Wike. The video was also trending on social. Okay, let's just watch the video. After all of this, maybe they just called you now and give you money to stop this protest. You think you can just use that Asawana, hey, you can decide, Rivers State can decide for the full Nigeria. Just like as Lagos State is subdivided right now. You think Rivers State can decide anybody that wants to protest, I have my own right to protest, to counter that protest. Come on. Anyway, thank God for Rufai Oseni, that of the Arise TV News. You know, that man is of the people, for the people, and by the people. He came out and challenged the words of Asari Dokubo. Who is he? Who knows you? Who goes you in Nigeria? Just because you were once a militant or still a militant, you want to become a Wagner group of Nigeria. Who give you? Who knows you? Anyway, let's listen to what the Arise TV News have to say about all of this. What Asari Dokubo about Zari or Abi Momo Kumbo, what he said. Let's watch the video.
If you do anyhow, you will see anyhow. Yeah. Asari Dokubo, and now he says it's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He has returned. He says it's turn by turn now.
He said he don't collect him money.
If you want, collect your own.
Collect your own. So he don't collect his own. We know why they talk. Oji, we have built an obeisance state. The same state somebody here was defending yesterday and saying fraud means being clever. That's what we have built. And we're going to see the end of it. The police say they are looking for intelligence. Asari Dokubo is giving you free intelligence that he's going to cause chaos.
Water, he said.
The people in the markets are giving free intelligence. Àwọn bami alasho white, bami eko, bami iba. They went on the street with their charm. They are giving you free, then they're going to cause chaos. The state is watching and not saying anything. We have created an obeisance state where people don't play by the rules. And it is a dastardly state it provides. It is chaos and avarice that will constantly follow. That's why you see today, Nigeria is the fight of the most violent. So you can see the country we've built. This same video you played was highlighted to IGP Egbedokun. He feigned ignorance, like he didn't know that people were being threatened. So obviously, it is these same people that have threatened, they will cause the violence. But does the police care? Does the state care about the security of people? No. Because this was the same people, when somebody threatened fire and brimstone during the election, the state CP came out to say what? He said he was joking. But you see, I'd like to quote the words this morning of Charlie Chaplin in a movie called The Great Dictator. He said there will be an end someday to these great dictators, where this hatred and avarice will cease, where the freedom and the liberty of man will be enthroned. It looks like it's going to be a long night for us as Nigeria, but I know.
What troubles me is that some people are acting as if they are not in Nigeria. Do you know that this man, Nazi Uku, also came out to say that no Igbo man, I dare no Igbo man to come out and protest. No Igbo man will ever protest. You should speak for your household, the people that you are feeding. Don't speak for us. Don't speak for anybody in the Southeast. Don't speak for anybody. Speak for your family and yourself that are benefiting from this government.
Organize the Youth Council Worldwide and the National Publicity Secretary of Nigerian Ethnic Nationality Traders Worldwide. Please, first of all, I'm calling on my people, Ndi Igbo, and mostly the youths that are under my constituency, to stay away from the protests. We've been victim of the last NSAS protests. It was nothing to write home about. So we can't fold our hands and watch the same scenario take place again. The youths are the victim. And by me looking at the way and the mood and the utterances and body language of the organizers, the faceless organizers, we cannot encourage our youths, Nigerian youths, to join. Because one journalist called me yesterday and was asking me, what do you think that may be the outcome of the protest? I said, the outcome, as always, the atmosphere is not conducive, because around some countries in Africa there were protests. And some people are trying to copy those things that were happening maybe somewhere in Kenya or other, to bring it here so that they can shut our nation down. They can set the country ablaze. That we as critical stakeholders, we cannot join to do that. We can't push it because we were not consulted. As the apex ethnic youth organization in Nigeria, we should be consulted. We should sit down and talk and dialogue. Go to President Ahmed Buhari. President Bola Tinubu is a listening president. He watches, he cares. So this is just 1 year in office. It's a nascent government. Just 1 year in office. All these brouhaha are not supposed to come there. We should give the government a chance. We're not holding brief for them, but on national interests. Because if you march on, there are many hoodlums everywhere. That is hunger. So somebody can even attack the police having AK-47. Some of them can come to attack a soldier having AK-47. And in defense of himself, he might pull the trigger. The next thing you will hear is that the same thing that happened during the NSAS has happened again. They will mess every place up. Demolish property, government property. During the NSAS, for 1 month, we couldn't go to bank in Enugu. There was no ATM, there was no bank, nowhere to get money. No, everywhere was damaged. All the road blocked. So please, we are begging our fellow youths, because we are the ones to be used. And the Igbo youths cannot associate with that. Our properties, we have over 30 trillion investments in Nigeria. We are the highest investor in this country. We are more Nigerians than other ethnic groups in this country. Because anywhere you go, there's an Igbo man. And we have our businesses all over. So, and anything that happens.
No Igbo man to protest. We are the victims. We are trying to deceive these people and, propagate them, saying that if you protest, you are the target. If you do this and none of that, shh, shut up. Just shut your mouth. The reason is saying this: when bag of rice is cost in the market, when bag of garris is expensive in market, when the fuel price is unaffordable in Nigeria, when the electricity tariff is high, Shebi affect the Igbo people too. It affects everybody. So don't tell the Igbo people not to protest. Everybody, this thing that is going on in Nigeria, the economical crisis and the hunger in Nigeria affect everybody. So don't speak for anybody that they should need protest. Who knows you? Who goes you? Anyway, if they tell you say Momu people plenty for Nigeria, nobody will believe. Do you know that everybody is trying to speak out or lend out their voice so that the government will work in betterment of Nigeria through this protest too? A lot of people are saying we must protest, we will protest, and we are going to protest so that the economy will stable, the government will hear our voice, and they will fix the economy, they will do this. While they are busy trying to fix the economy through their protest. Another group is protesting to stop the protest because they said they never tire for this hunger. I want you guys to watch this particular videos. Also, a group of Yoruba people protest and say, no protest, oh, we are okay. We are not hungry. Tinubu is the greatest. When I first watched this particular video, within me, I just felt like, okay, these are youth, maybe Oriekbe. But I also saw some elders, you know, some elders are also saying, they put on white and white, saying, no protest, we don't want protest, we are okay, we the Yorubas are okay. You see how desperate some people are. Just all of this now, maybe maximum money they will give to them is 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira for them to come out and start misbehaving like this. People father, people brothers, people first son, right? All of them. Anyway, despite all of this, our politicians are saying that it is obedience that are sponsoring this protest. It is these people that are sponsoring this protest. We want to see the leaders of this protest. I want you guys to watch this particular video.
Honestly believe that that there is to a large extent, the element of politics. My belief that it even transcends the country. There would have been foreign interest, but taking advantage of the poor political climate, because the fact of hunger and suffering, we know that everybody in Nigeria acknowledges that there is suffering, and the suffering did not start last year. We've been dealing with that issue, of suffering, lack of employment. We're talking about entrepreneurship. Virtually every aspect of economy and security is what we have always been pushing the envelope and see how we can attain a better place. But suddenly, the conversation, if you see the mainstream and the social media, is all about they want to bring the government down, President Bola Tinubu must resign. Once you hear that kind of talk and language, then you don't need somebody to interpret that there is a political connotation. You must be aware that people have been holding meetings saying they want to unseat the president. By our constitution, he has 4 years, and it's renewable for another term of 4 years.
Not just him. A lot of people are trying. They want to know who is protesting and why people are protesting. The hunger not reach where you did, or Vevekuve, according to Aisha Yusuf. I want you guys to watch this particular video of Aisha Yusuf. What she said. You remember that lady now? The lady that said, no Nigerian. It's more Nigerian than any Nigerian. We all are Nigeria. Nobody get Nigeria past anybody. We were born here. We happen to have the opportunity to become a politician. That does not make you feel like, do you get this country past anybody? Anyway, let's watch this particular video. We'll be right back.
I mean, we've had a Yoruba president. Obasanjo was a Yoruba president. Even when OPC were there, and he made sure nobody came out to try to do that. Oh, because they are Yoruba, a Yoruba person is not president, blah, 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 they are carrying shoulder. I think from the recent democracy that we've had, it's Obasanjo that has been able to do that. When this person was in charge, after Yaradua, there was that, oh, Northern this thing, the Northerners are in charge, the cabal, the whatever. When GJ came in, the South people, I'm a South person, and I can tell you for this, there was that arrogance that came from the South, our Onis, whatever. When Buhari came also, of course, you saw it, the Fulanis, the Hausas, there was that arrogance that came in. Now that Tinubu is illegitimately occupying that place, there's this arrogance of the Yoruba. And I'm looking at this video that I just saw. I'm going to show you the video. And I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the man. I say, oh God, focus on getting a good life. Survival is not this thing. Okay, Yoruba in chat, how has it affected your life? I don't know him personally. I've never seen him. This is my first time. But from that video, oh my God.
What I've been saying in Yoruba is that the planned nationwide protest is a strategy, new strategy by the Undigbos to destabilize or truncate the democratic governance in this country, simply to fence their spleen on Yoruba nation. Why they are not happy as they lost the 2023 presidential elections. They are not happy. And those who are canvassing for this insurrection, the felons, they are felons canvassing for this insurrection, are either Labour Party members or IPOB, the Igbo stock in that party. Why? So I want to appeal to the youth and the elders, patriotic citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to shun that protest. The protest is aimed at truncating the democratic process, and we should not allow that. Let us remember what happened in Kenya, what happened in Sudan, what happened in Libya, what happened in Syria. Since the internal crisis broken out, I mean, things have never been the same in those countries. Why should we have, untold hardship on ourselves by some miscreant elements, those who want to destabilize this country? Even if we want to destabilize the country, it is not the time that Yoruba is in charge. It will not happen. It will not happen by the grace of God. So those who are planning this devilish protest should please avoid coming to any Yoruba state. Take your protest to Abuja.
The Igbo hatred, I see no more hiding, just coming out. I'm yet to see the Igbo people that are planning this protest. People are coming out to protest. The Omoyele Sowore is a Yoruba man. He's there saying this thing, doing the protest, planning, take it back Nigeria. They've even sent letters, they put this thing out there that are doing the protest. How is that related to Igbo people, and whether it's IPOB or whatever not, and however not? I don't understand. Oh, take it to your state, whatever. When they are paying taxes, is it his taxes that the Yoruba land is using to survive? This man that is speaking here, is it his taxes that Yoruba land is using to survive? When it is time to pay taxes, they will collect from everybody. But when people cannot have, they should go to their, and they are supposed to go to their state of origin too. Then their taxes should also go to their state of origin. When they are coming to Abuja to come and collect money, you don't think of which state of origin the money is coming from. You collect, and they will share it to you people, use it to take care of the expenses. And then you are telling people that no, they should go to their state. In short, I don't even blame this one, Sha. Now ring light. Me man get ring light. I ring light to the talk. You go talk finish, you go post that. Hey.
The first time you even see the rich are not crying. Do you know what they did to Dangote? Dangote where they feel like Oga. Tinubu regime hooker. It's shocker. Let me say that one was still good though. Because when Buhari grant him the monopoly and the Obasanjo and all of that, you see him how being gullible he was. Only one the juice border, import and export. Benin Republic cement was even less in price than the Nigerians because he not get who they follow and they compete. He got there, increase milk price, he increase rice. Nobody feel they buy things. Because you cannot import Buhari block border. It was just feeling too much. Tinubu came now. Tinubu gives license to other people to produce meat, to import meat. Now, before the price was like Tinubu regulate it and put it in 7,000, I think 8,500 and all of that. They let him build the refinery down. They punish him and said all of that. But that is not the reason I'm making this particular video. The reason for this video is for the protest. And I want you guys to watch this particular guy, what he is saying. Oh, this protest this. Why would people want to protest? We will protest because of this. Just watch this video. We'll be right back.
I think I should even say that I'm surprised that this one has said that 6 billion is being budgeted to manage the protests. It shows that the government, this country has money, really. Is this, are some people seeing this as an Owambe? What are they budgeting 6 billion for? But regarding your question, the Constitution is very clear, Section 39, that Nigerians have the right to freedom of expression. Section 40 guarantees the constitutional right to association and peaceful assembly. This right is not absolute because under Section 45, there are derogations to this right. For example, for the protection of public order, peace and safety and so on, the right to assemble may be curtailed where there is violence or riot. My concern is that the government is the one that is fueling the perception that this protest is going to be violent. I'm very active on social media. I haven't seen any indication that any person or group of persons are planning to unleash anarchy in the country. And let us even ask the question, how come that it is only when people are protesting against government or people want to carry out rallies against government that people will suddenly create this imaginary intelligence report that hoodlums, miscreants are going to unleash violence? We saw Asari Dokubo leading protests in support of Tinubu during the tribunal. Asari Dokubo, the SSS did not gather any intelligence that hoodlums will hijack it. As a matter of fact, I have also seen groups planning to hold counter rallies and protests in support of the government. The police have not said anything about it. So this impression that some people are planning to burn the country is just fiction. They keep making reference to NSAS, and I choose to characterize this as fraudulent historians. It is fraudulent history to say that the NSAS protest was a violent and anarchy. The truth of the matter is that the crisis we saw, the violence we saw during the NSAS, took place after Nigerians were killed. That was what triggered the violence. Even Kenya that they are talking about, until the police opened fire on protesters at the parliament in Kenya, the protest was entirely peaceful. So the question is, are they planning to unleash mayhem on the country? Are they planning to kill Nigerians to instigate violence? That should not be the approach. If the government is serious, they should understand that people have the right to protest and stop giving us fake intelligence. The IG says he wants the name of the protesters, he wants to know the routes, he wants to know the founders. The SSS on the other hand says no, we know those who are sponsoring it. So which one should we go for? This clearly shows that they are not serious. You cannot in one breath say you know that foreign mercenaries are the one planning the protest, you have uncovered those behind it. At the same time, you are still asking for the identities of those who are behind the protest. Let the Inspector General of Police, let the SSS and the army. The army, surprisingly, is issuing a statement on a protest. We are not in a military dictatorship. What is the business of the military issuing a statement on the matter? That can't even be tolerated in a democracy. Let the military remain in the barracks. The police should deploy, in line with the provisions of the Police Act, should deploy police to ensure that those who are protesting are protected. Because the court have even made pronouncement on this matter. Let us assume for a second that they actually have real intelligence, which I believe they don't have. That they have real intelligence that this protest can turn to violence. The court have ruled that the police cannot stop protests because of apprehension of violence. That the proper way to approach it is to ensure that those who are planning the violence are protected and the protesters are also protected. So let them stop creating this apprehension, this nightmare that the country is going to burn. Nobody is planning to burn the country. People are tired, people are hungry, people are desperate for solutions. The government is not providing solutions. And why does the president have to wait till the 1st of August? He can start this moment. Start this moment to effect the changes that people are asking for. Reduce the number of ministers, right? Cut the cost of governance. Tell Nigerians you are not going to purchase a new presidential jet with 150 billion. Tell us you have abolished the office of the first lady and the office of the first daughter and the first son, because we now have office of first lady, office of first son, office of first daughter. Can you imagine Folashade Tinubu making a statement yesterday threatening Nigerians not to protest, and you are telling people that you are running a democratic country? Begin to show us that you are serious. Send a bill to the National Assembly before the 1st of August. Make IREV a legal requirement in our election. These are things that people are asking for. You can do this thing before the 1st of August, but they are not doing that. Begin the fight against corruption. You are not fighting corruption. You are telling people not to protest. You are not changing the country. You are telling people not to protest. You are investing billions, about 22 billion, to build a new residence for the vice president. You are planning to build 5 billion to presidential yacht, and you are saying Nigeria should not protest. Even the Agbado that Tinubu promised Nigeria, people cannot buy anymore. You are talking about minimum wage of 70,000 that cannot buy a bag of rice. Nigerians have to protest. That cassava and agbado that he promised us, he should provide it. Nigerians don't have what to eat. And you are telling people not to protest. Right. What is the alternative? All these fake bishops, fake student leaders that they are using to tell people not to protest, people are not listening to them. People are not going to listen to them.
As a Nigerian, so far so good. How are you seeing our politician for the first time being scared? So there's a bit they eat. They don't want to vomit with it. They eat. See the way they just want the country to be in a state of equilibrium. Even if you're hungry and dying, but you'll be smiling. For the first time, you see how chaos, social media, all they are granting interview anyhow. The same people you will write letter to say you want to interview them, they will feel pompous. Now all of them is running to TV station asking, doing conference, I want to talk, and don't protest, stop this protest. Because they know this protest is going to start like this. Peacefully, peacefully, peacefully. If their voice is not heard, peacefully, peacefully. Before you know, cars, everything, businesses, they will lose. That's why they are trying everything to stop this protest. I'm not for the violent protest. What I want is that they should reduce the fuel price. Settle. It's just simple. Because the fuel price is affecting everybody in Nigeria. Have you heard the latest gist? That even Tinubu, allegedly, Tinubu have a refinery in Monta. So all these years, we thought that Nigeria is importing fuel, not knowing that Nigeria is giving fuel to Tinubu in Monta. Tinubu will refine it, even had subsidy to it, and return it back to Nigeria, all money to his pocket. As rich as this man, he still enter Aso Rock, be so greedy, still taking. You go take for that oil, you go take from Tollgate, you go take from Lagos, whatever, you go take from everywhere. He's a petroleum minister. He take from every angle. And this man is tightening Nigerian neck like this. He don't want to release to Nigeria. He's saying student loan. You heard what this man said. Student loan. How will student loan be of favor to Nigeria? The one will not even borrow when he go school. When he go school with their own money based on your papa fee pay school fees or manage pay school fees. They'll graduate, they never see job. They even make their father proud. Now the one who can't go borrow money, now go feel see work, they pay back debt. How are they going to pay? Now student loan. If you ask him, what have you done for Nigeria for the past 8 years? He says student loan. What is this student loan? They never even finalize themselves. Nobody don't even feel borrow the money. I want you guys to watch this particular video.
Realize that these are people that are operating not in the Nigerian shows, not in the Nigerian soil. They are outside there trying to foment trouble here so that our land, our country can be destabilized and, and destroy us as a people.
A lot of them are pointing fingers to Peter Obi. Now Peter Obi, the sponsor. Now this one, they sponsor the protest. Who they sponsor the protest? Why do you want to know? Who is sponsoring the hunger in Nigeria? I want you guys to tell me who is sponsoring the hunger in Nigeria. Is it you? Please, the people that are sponsoring the hunger in Nigeria should come out and tell us. If you are able to tell us, okay, now we the sponsor hunger, now who is sponsoring the protest will also be able to provide those that are sponsoring this protest. Mumu people. Oh, you want to know who's sponsoring this protest, but people don't want to tell us who's sponsoring this hunger. How would you people be so gullible? You see the FCT minister who was once a state governor, upon all the money he embezzled from Rivers State, he is still the FCT minister, still receiving money, still collecting. All these people is still eating to belly full, but they don't want to release to Nigeria. I've been at Babio, the Senate president. All of this is just eating. Me personally, sometimes it's getting me so crazy. I want to know where this money they are taking is going. Like, people know they tire for words. Sometimes you feel like they are rich. Don't worry, these people don't get money. Vote for them. They will work. They don't need your money. But immediately they enter power. Now, do you know, say, despite being rich, they need your money more than anything. If Tinubu that have refinery, allegedly, and a one-time state governor in Lagos State, all the investment that he invests during his tenure, all the money, I think almost about 60% is still going to his pocket, allegedly. Now, this man is still sitting down, being a president, eating. You hear the money when they say they take buy private jet. You hear the money when he say he give Muslim when they want to go, when they say they take go Hajj. You hear the money when he say they renovate his wife office. You hear the money when he say they renovate, build a house for this the vice president. You hear the money when he say give it's taking. And in all of this, his daughter could come out as the Yanoja of Lagos telling people, you must not protest. Why would you protest? You don't protest. People, I want you guys to watch what she was saying.
Then ẹ jẹ́ ká tún wá sọ fúnra wa
ká sọ fún àwọn ọmọ wa ńlé, ká sọ fún àwọn fámìlì wa pé kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ protest. Àfọgbọ́n bàálù jẹ́ ni. Ẹ wo ìtàn ṣe ní ìtó kọjá. Ẹ wo gbogbo nǹkan ribiribi tíjọba ṣe tí wọ́n lọ dáná sun. Ẹ rí pé àwa náà ń bá jà, àwa là ń fara wa sẹ́yìn. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí nítorí pé ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú kan kówó fáwọn kan pé kí wọ́n lọ jà. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ wa kan torí ìbọ̀ kan forí jóná kí wọ́n wá Shoprite tó wà ládé nínú Ògúnsànyà, èyí tó wà ní Ṣàngó Tẹ̀dó, tó wà ní Lẹ́kí, àwọn ọlọ́jà tí wọ́n fara kọ́ ń bẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n ti dìde padà? Àwọn ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ ká bára wa sọ̀rọ̀, ká bá àwọn ọmọ wa sọ̀rọ̀. There is nothing like a protest in Lagos State because the government of Lagos State is making us proud. They are making us happy. They gave us sense of belonging. So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn pé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ó ń ṣe wá dáadáa. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ó ṣe débẹ̀ ní kẹ́ tó sọ pé ìjọba kan ò ṣe dáadáa. Ẹ jẹ́ ó lọ́dún mẹ́ta.
Orí nǹkan ti bàjẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kọ́ ló ń bá wa.
Yes. Ṣé bóun ni àwọn ọlọ́jà kan ní ọjà jóná ẹlòmíì ó dọwọ́ Ọlọ́run àti dìde ẹ̀ padà.
Ṣé máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sanwó fún tí ìjọba promise for the next week?
Àmì Ọlọ́run.
But even no matter how much the government gave, is it gonna? Wọ́n kàn wẹ́ no. But ìjọba ń gbìyànjú náà ni. But àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni wọ́n á tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ padà. So the best thing ni pé prevention ká prevent àjálù. Prevention is better than treatment, is better than cure. Àní ṣòfò ẹ̀mí o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ran fáyẹn kúkúkú mọ́ ètò ara wa kó ní kálukú sọ fọ́mẹ̀ kó sọ àwẹ̀ agbẹjẹmọ́wọ́.
In this particular video, she's trying to warn the market women not to protest. Warn your children not to protest. Tell your children not to come out and protest. Because your father is the president. Your father owns Lagos. Don't protest. Why would you protest? Because you are not hungry. Your family is not hungry. You presently is the Yanoja of Lagos. Your brother is planning to become a Senate. Your mother is the first lady. Your father is the president. Your other sisters are in UK. Now, how will this hunger affect you in any way? So you're telling people not to protest. Anybody that wants to stop this protest is an enemy of Nigeria. That is just my own. Anyway, Nigerians, I bet me a gist story. What do you guys think about this? I want you guys to comment your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think that this protest should hold or this protest should not hold? Please comment it in the comment section. I love you guys. Remember, God love you more. If you love me, the only way you can show your love to me is to comment your thoughts, like this video, and share this video to all your platforms. Above it all, subscribe. If you do, turn on your notification bell so that you wouldn't miss out our future uploads. Until we meet again, stay tuned, Plan B TV. I love you guys. Please, I beg, I beg, please subscribe. It's just remaining 6,000 for me to carry this YouTube award. Please, guys, you can make it happen. Just subscribe. Keep on subscribing until you see me get to 100,000. I love you guys. Until we meet again. Peace out. I'm waiting for you guys in the comment section. Let's rub minds together. I think our voice will be heard in this protest. Would you, as a Nigerian watching this particular video, protest also? Please comment your thoughts in the comment section. All right. Until we meet again. Peace out. I love you guys.